Okay, this is Bob. Bob can tell you a little bit of the history, but so we've seen him for a knee replacement. Was it replaced or was it, okay. Shoulder issue, and this is over the years. What have I seen you now? 8 years or something? You know, 7 years? Something like that. Yeah, so, and he's done great. I mean, he's had heart attack, yes?
Heart attack.
You've had an ablation done into
in all 4 chambers.
You've had cleaning out of your carotids?
No.
Is that what it was? What'd you have in your neck? Didn't you have something? Oh, you had some
They tested it.
nodules on your neck that they took some things out or something? No?
Nope.
Okay.
Had a wreck which took out left ankle, both knees.
That's right, you had a wreck that
back,
happened.
Neck, and both shoulders. This one beyond repair.
Okay. And so you're going to notice still some pretty nasty stuff going on in the shoulder. We've gotten it better in the past. And again, I haven't seen him 2-3 years, right?
Probably.
Yeah. And he's also hasn't been around for the newer stuff as far as that goes, as far as the newer Fab 5 stuff. And his body usually responds pretty well. He's also gets very stiff, and the stiffer he gets, the less he can comprehend. And it's funny, and he knows what I mean, right? And so all he has to do is if I tell him an instruction, and I've told him like 10 different times, he'll go, oh, I'm stiff, let me go loosen myself up. I come back and tell him the exact same instruction, and he's able to follow me.
I thought he was telling me I was drunk.
Exactly. And so you guys are probably like, what in the heck he's talking about? However, as you advance through with TMR, you'll begin to see the ability to have clarity, even mentally, when you're really stiff is a lot more difficult. And so, again, I'm not speaking anything foreign to Bob. He's used to me talking like this and stuff. So we're just going to take a really general scan here, just so I can know. I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen him. So slide up to the front of the chair. We actually only do 4 of the exercises now, Bob. So we just do the arm raise, the twist, the leg raise, and the sit to stand. And I got more chairs for you to get onto too. So
Sit to stand is going to be tough.
That's all right. I got 3 and 4 chairs and stuff, and we can even do it on the side of my sofa over there if you need be. So, and what he's got going on now is that his heart's been checked out, his lungs. He's doing just wonderful. How old are you now?
79.
Okay, so he's 79. Doesn't he look great for 79? And active, very, very active. Likes to be. He has this. Everything is checked out. His doctors just say, wow, you're doing great. He's got this presentation that when he does go to work out or something, he gets this unable to take a deep breath-ish feeling, correct? How would you describe, is that?
It's more tension, but I thought it was deep, not being able to breathe. A little hoarse now because I feel that way. It's tight through here and in here.
All right, and you know, we may have some upper thoracic going on, and so I've actually got another guy that's presenting with very similar symptoms, and the upper thoracic stuff can kind of really get to you and stuff. So we're going to see what we find and see where that loosens up and see what happens from there. So all right, let's just do your arm raise, Bob. Let's see what you got. Okay, and so what I want you to do is even to the degree of let's keep your elbow straight as you do it, and let's see how far you really come. Okay. And from there, okay, good. And he's got a nice, all right, go up higher with that. Keep your arms straight and go. I just want to see what you have. And you don't have to force into pain, just, okay, good. All right, so that one looks pretty good. Okay. All right, so put your hands on your belly and twist around. Now, all the way, keep going, Bob. I need more. So come over here and keep going. Let's really see what you see. All right, and now go the other way. All right, so we got stiff on that way. Good. Turn in your chair and let's do the leg raise. Either way. Yeah, you got it. You got it. So I don't want the back of the chair behind you. There you go. Put your leg out. Whichever leg you're going to put out. Put it on the ground first. Ooh. Just from going to your car, I did that happen. Wow. Let's get upside. Okay, so we've got definitely some stiffness here. So this, all right, so put that back down again. Put your leg on the floor first, and then lift up. That is so funny. A lot of pollen out today.
Yes.
Now put that one out first, on the ground. Now lift up. Okay, which one's harder? I agree. So he's got a left, right complex going. So he's definitely got a torsion somewhere. All right, so now let me put 2 chairs up here. And he said he probably might not even be able to get up on 2 chairs. but we'll see. And I've got 3 chairs if need be.
Well, I can probably put them on that floor.
Good? It's all right? Not bad. Not bad at all.
That one's better.
Yeah, actually that one almost looked... Do it again. See what we got. Good?
Yeah. It's funny.
So the last one's worse today.
Yes.
Stand up. Let's get you... I got in-betweeners. Hold on one second.
I'd like to go from there.
So if you don't have... These are little... I forget what they even call them. You can get them at like Lowe's.
They're barrel tops.
Yeah, no, these are the ones that, they put them on the center of the table and they make them to do that stuff. So they're $6 or $8. I mean, they're good. He's still choosing that as his first leg to go towards, so maybe it's still stronger.
That's just because I'm testing.
Go down
That's
too.
still a little bit better.
Yeah.
Oh, haha.
Here, I'm gonna go down with it too. That's okay. Just sit down first, and then just get up and down again. Just get up and down again with that right leg. And down. Not bad, Bob. Stand on up. That's pretty good for you.
I don't think so.
Do it again. Do it again. Test, retest. You can rest, Bob. Just sit first. Just sit and rest for a second. So I will definitely tell you this. You're twisting. The good sides in comparison to what we're used to, because you used to be stiff on both, right? The good sides doesn't look too bad, but I can tell you haven't been doing that. Tell you haven't been doing your leg and your arm as much, and so maybe just getting back to basics will help, and so we'll look to see what that does. Okay.
When you say I haven't been doing them,
you can tell by
as much.
Have you been regular with your TMR?
Not so much as I do the TMR at the Y within the confines of the machine.
Of the machine. So you've been doing one-sided stuff on the machines at the Y.
One-sided.
Okay.
And in between, there are things that I do there to free up my back.
Gotcha.
And I do.
So you haven't done the
this.
basic 4 as testing in a procedure. And that's okay.
I did up until about 6-8 weeks ago when.
Okay, let's see what happens.
And I did it in the water.
All right, so, and he's very diehard faithful as far as this stuff goes. But go ahead and retest yourself on the sit to stand.
I'm used to testing that one first. But
doesn't matter which one. And that's okay. And now do the other side. He's still faster and appears stronger on that one. Okay, good. So as far as the differences, I mean, it really looks like you're twisting. Your arm and your leg raise are the most pronounced. Why don't you stand up? You don't have to sit on this hard wood anymore. All right, so you guys know I'm used to, the thing I like to do is just to stick with the basics. And you guys think maybe there's some other magic that I do. There are more advanced things, and I might stop this and record it for those who've taken TMRs already to see it. But right now, we're just going to keep with the basics. Even, hey, look, he knows them, he's been here and stuff like that, but you got to start where you are. Don't assume anything. Start there. Even if you needed another session, we'll bring him back for another session. Let's just get back to the basics and see what happens. Because again, he hasn't been doing his basics. I know what he's been doing. He's been doing left to right side stuff on the machines, and he then treats to the good side. So he's used the concept within his exercise routine. However, this hasn't been the thing, and maybe that's what would be the answer. So let's sit down, Bob, and let's go. As far as the biggest difference, it was probably the arms were the biggest, but I don't want to go to the arms. I want to free up the stuff lower. Because if your arm can't get above here, really, it's majorly being pulled down from here. No sense of going over here right now, right yet, perhaps. Not that I couldn't, not that you guys couldn't, you could start there, but I like getting the things below that might be pulling at your bigger muscles.
That does work.
Yeah, it does the other arm does work nicely for you. And if you get on YouTube under total motion release, you'll see that this arm has been the problem for a while, but he was taking a 5-pound weight and lifting with it rather nicely too. So he's had it there. I mean, he's had this thing working nicely. So slide to the front of the chair. I'm keep going back. You know what? leg raise keeps coming in my mind rather than twist. So why don't you turn in the chair? Let's find your gooder one. Does that get your back?
Oh, yeah. Tightens up. That's what limits me.
Okay. Does that one get your back?
Not quite as bad.
So both of them, though, do a little bit of yuckiness to the back.
Yeah.
All right, so...
I do these regular, by the way.
Yeah, but maybe that's one of the things you can't, but they both get your back. Because we now have, since you've been around, we basically have said this. If even the good side still isn't so good, then we don't do that exercise first.
Right.
So they both kind of do a little funkiness.
This one hits it faster.
But that one still
this
hits
one's
it.
There.
Okay, so let's do the twist. Face the camera again. Let's start with the twist then. Good, now do the other side. And that looks really nice, Bob. That's probably, ooh, that even looks better already. All right, so go to the good side. Keep going, okay? Keep trying to go. And we're going to do basics right now, Bob, and then I'm going to...
I do this regular.
I'm going to switch off. Okay, stop for a second. I want you right now to keep your hands on your belly, only because I'm trying to keep basics, and I don't want this one perhaps being bothered by it. All right. And then, again, so we'll keep with this, Bob, and then I'm going to turn the camera off, and then I'll do some advanced stuff for other people to see if it changes.
Cramps the left shoulder.
All right. Okay, now go ahead and retest to the right. Interesting. Okay, let's keep going there. And now twist from your belly and your back. Your low belly, your belly and back. Now chest and mid-back. Good. Now belly and back again. Let's not even worry about shoulder. Good. Yeah, don't even worry about the shoulder. Let's not.
You know, the back tightens up.
Okay, now go to the right then.
That still won't go.
Okay, now notice something that's occurring. And this is a unique thing. All right, so as he goes to the left, what's happening to his right side? All right, so he's going to the left. Looks pretty decent. All right, now, but watch what happens when he's done. You do one more. Because if you saw like me, every time he did 2 sets, and again, he's not doing a full 20, but he's getting 15. You'll notice that his right side seems to be getting worse. Is that it? That's all you got? So his right side got worse. Wait, the good side made his bad side worse. Now what do you do?
Call Tom.
All right,
No,
so...
I'll tell you what I usually do.
What do you usually do?
I'll do this, and find out which one of those is worse. And I'll do this, and find out which one of those is worse, and I'll put them together.
Good.
And I usually put them together with this.
All right,
this
so
or
he's
this.
doing some,
Yes.
see, like I said, he knows his stuff. You know what? The deal is, it says, if the good side made the bad side worse, really the deal is, well, maybe, in a weird sort of way, maybe the bad side will make the bad side better. So, and see, you guys hear me so many times say, oh, we're doing just the good side, but it's based on result. His result right this second is it's making him worse. Let's see what it did to his right arm raise, though. This arm, just raise it up, keep it up, just forward, yep.
You find it worse.
No, we're just doing...
Better.
See, that's better. So it's not much better.
Much better.
Okay? So huge. So, so it kind of tells us, this is neat, is that perhaps, and again, I'll carry this forward, is that he's unlocking one area that's freeing up, that's his arm, right, up in his upper body, but his lower is doing something to his twist. And there's a way to compensate for that. And he said, hey, he likes to do side bends and stuff and check it out. And we could, and it's some advanced stuff, but we're going to keep with basics right now. And I'm going to take you one more time to your good side. It'll still probably make your bad side worse, all right? Because I like what it's doing to the arm. Go the other way. Oh, wait, twist again. Twist again. Okay, so go back that way. Yeah. You're a good learning person. Good person for them to be learning from.
Really locks up this.
All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to not do anything with this hand. In other words, so you're probably pushing with your arms. I want no push coming from your hands. I want it all coming from the trunk. So whatever keeps, there you go. And you're used to, yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Much.
Chest.
What's that?
I moved it up to the chest.
Good, there you go. So no.
It doesn't hurt as bad.
There you go. Now then bring it lower so it doesn't hurt at all, maybe. Whatever makes it so that arm and shoulder doesn't bug you. There you go.
You don't have to get higher.
There you go. That actually looks better. That looks like it's in the area that wants to be moving and free. Okay. So you notice, same thing, but he was probably, he likes the effort. He likes to plow through this stuff. So he thinks the more he does it, the more it'll be better. But I'm actually trying to get him more quality on it. So put your hands on your belly. Now twist to the right. Still just not good, is it? All right. So retest your arm though. Keep your arm right there. And lift it up.
Not quite as good.
Not quite as good. Okay. All right, decent. Now, you got to tell me, okay? You need to rest for a sec? Okay. So again, remember, you guys want to know, everybody's always asking, hey, can my seniors do this, et cetera, et cetera. Well, he's not the typical senior, all right? 79 years old, you can see how activity is and how healthy he looks. And
there's another one of your students, though, that's down at the Y.
Uh-huh.
It's very nearly my age, and he's doing your stuff.
Okay, let's attempt to see what would be, on your time, again, we got the shoulder better, but let's go ahead and see what happens as we do the right side, twist to the right. And does it hurt when you twist to the right, or it's just stiff?
It's better now.
Okay, there you go.
But it just tightens in a band.
Yeah, let's just see what happens.
Down lower is better.
Okay. But again, it's a sensation of stiffness, not pain, right?
Ooh, back just clicked.
Good. Correct, Bob. It's stiff, not painful.
Yes.
Okay. And that's oftentimes, sometimes stiffness causes.
But when I released it, it went up there like that.
Okay.
That's almost painful.
That's almost, and is it gone now?
No.
Okay, so he's got some like,
tightened as released.
And so here we've got some funky stuff occurring, and I'm not fretting about it. I'm just keep on the routine. I keep on the rules. If you guys don't know the rules yet, you know, it got worse. We didn't do a tweak or anything like that, but all right, now rotate to the right and see what you have, just this way, just as a test. Okay, so rotating the right frees up the right, okay?
It goes up there though.
All right, put it back, but causes this pain in the back that's kind of uncomfortable and lingers. And we'll see whether it's still lingering. Now let's see what his arm looks like. Okay, so that kind of does nicely. All right.
Not as good as we got it the first time.
Not as good as we got it the first time with your arm.
It's better than that.
Yeah, much better than that. So let's, and how does this area feel now?
This isn't too bad. It's heavy. It's right across there.
But let's say it was a 70 when we began. Let's just call whatever that presentation was a 70. Notice how we didn't remember to do it,
60.
so it's only like 10% better?
Yeah.
Okay. So still pretty heavy then. All right, so let's turn in your chair and let's just see what your leg raises look like right now. See whether one now. Okay, now the other one.
Not too stiff.
So they still look the same-ish. They feel different?
The left is that much better.
Did one of them not hurt your back anymore?
I don't remember that they hurt me. They tightened.
Yeah, well, whatever they did. You said they were grabbing your back. Does one not grab your back?
No, they both do. It's tightness.
Tightness? Okay, tightness may be okay. So let's do your good side.
And this is the better.
Which leg's better side? Okay, so his right one is right now. So go ahead and do the right side. Now, Bob, I'm going to show you something here. As you do this, you don't have to take all the weight. You can bring it up and then hold it. And then let go, bring it up and hold it. All right? Or you can do reps.
Usually what I do this pretty regularly. Usually I'll pick up a place on the wall, like your door there.
Sure. And so you not both legs, bud?
Oh, testing.
Okay.
I'll do that. Rest it a little bit. Do some more.
And again, if you need to hold with your hands, that's fine.
I don't need that.
All right.
I can get out of that. And I'll do that. Ooh, that's tight now.
Okay, then don't lean back so far, because maybe you're leaning back more than what you want.
Going that way up. You want me to get it up?
No, we're going to do it one again. Do the right one again.
That's what I mean. Work it out.
Yeah, work it out. What we've also noticed is that, I mean, Bob's actually even, no, don't do that one. Don't test it either. I want two before you test. But now turn back towards this. So let's see what your twist in your arm raise looks like. So you definitely got some nice motion when his legs.
That one equal.
And rotate to the right. That looks good. Rotate to the left just to make sure the left is still decent. Oh yeah, that's nice.
It's up there a little bit.
Okay, and actually you rotate better up top to the right, and you rotate. Wait, sorry, whatever. Okay,
yeah.
Let's see your arm now. Okay, that's back to being really good.
You gained.
Yeah.
Gained half of what we'd lost.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, now we're at a 60 with this heaviness in your chest, or in.
That's less. It's now settled. The pressure is basically through here.
Okay, and that's from your head, being back and stuff probably.
So you're right, hold it.
Oh, that's your
problem.
That's your problem too. Okay, so we called all that area 60. What do we call it now?
40.
Okay, so why don't we go over there and do leg raise again? Why don't we do 2 to 3 second reps? So get it up there as high as you can, hold it for 2 to 3 seconds, put it back down, and do reps of like 8 to 10 instead of holding forever. Yeah. Sorry guys, I don't want to cough here, but for some reason I'm going to. So remove my. Don't worry about what you stay with the one that you were doing, okay? Stay with the one you're doing. So that's an often common thing is that people, when they go back, they want to retest and start doing the other leg if it's better. It's not about retesting. It's only about looking at the.
When I'm doing it, I don't go back and forth.
Good.
I just do it until I'm tired, basically. Reps until they're tired.
So right now we've gone from a 70 to 40, almost a 50% improvement. That's positive. How long will it last? Blah, blah, blah. And again, I'm just going to show the basics here so you guys can see this working. And then I'm actually going to have another video for those who've taken TMR1, and you'll get to see the advanced positions that maybe reduce it even more. Good. All right, good. Just hang out there for a second, and we're going to do. How many reps did you end up doing? 5 or 6, or how many did you get?
At least 5, I think. Whatever made me tired.
Okay, fair enough.
Got to the max.
Good. And you see what he said? He understands enough. Like I told him to do 8 to 10. He said 5 got him tired, and he's cool. All right, and I'm cool. I'm not trying to push that aspect of it.
It also got about as high as I can go.
All right. Sometimes. And so he's looking at the height of the other leg as if the gauge. But what we really are looking at is just there's a shortening, a contraction of that muscle on this side that continues to get more and more, like it has to, more and more muscles have to contract to keep lifting that leg up, which means he's getting a deeper and deeper and deeper response. And it's that contraction at deeper muscles, which is helping to reset his body. So one more set over there, Bob. Think about it if you're weight training. You go ahead as I talk. If you're weight training and you do a set, and then you do another set with lighter weight, and then you do another set with lighter weight, and then you just keep on going until you just that muscle totally feels like it's just been worked from the inside all the way out. Not trying to create. I'm not trying to create that kind of soreness or anything with him, because that's why I told him to do it 2 to 3 seconds. And notice he's doing it leg hold. He decides he's going to do something a little different. Again, it's just because he knows about this stuff. All right, retest the left leg. Excellent. Put it back down. Switch. I usually don't like him tweaking something different in the middle when he's changed it, but that's okay. No, no, turn towards us. You've done enough. Put your hands on your belly. Let's see what your rotation looks like. Nice. Check your left just to make sure we haven't anything there. Good. Now recheck your arm. Okay, nice. Okay. Now just lean against the chair for a little bit. Chill out.
The shortness of breath is that medication.
Okay.
What you're hearing now.
Right now. And what you guys are hearing now are a bunch of kids upstairs playing.
I just realized one of my children got married at this church right up the corner from you.
At Highland Methodist? That's where the kids used to go to school.
Many, many years ago.
Okay, slide it to the front of the chair for a second. Now tell me your presentation. What do you got going on? It was a 40. Just there, so he doesn't have that whole gripping cut.
I can't reach it, but
That's okay.
it's
Here.
it's up above that.
Here.
Yeah.
And there too.
There.
There. Okay. More to the right though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually it's
Was a 40. What is it now? Still a 40 or less?
probably 30.
Okay, so good. So he's making progress. All we have to do is continue doing that, or just say, "Hey, enough for the session." Right? You know, you can say, "Oh, you know, don't try to be aggressive or assertive." If that's that's a pretty decent amount. He can go home later, and I would say to him, "All right, Bob, which one of those seemed to help you the most?" And looking like it may be the legs. And I just say, just do a bunch of sets of legs, until you retest everything and it feels good. Right? He doesn't have to do the twist and the arm raise and everything else. Now, the one thing we haven't done yet is the arm raise. And I remember how much an arm raise really helps him. So we're just going to do one more set of arm raises, or a couple sets of arm raises, just to kind of clean him up and see how he's feeling. All right? Fair?
Fair.
Go ahead and do it.
Find the worst of the worst.
No, not on this clip. See, he even knows the worst, not on this clip.
Not on this clip.
Nope.
Okay.
Other arm though.
Yeah. Testing, right?
Yep. Treating now. No, just treat now.
I'm treating the best of the best, right?
Well, you're just treating that arm. Don't worry about best of best. Don't be messing my basic people up here yet. Just go up, 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 back, 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 up, 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 back, back, back. There you go. That's all I want. None of that other pulling in stuff. So you guys by now have watched 4 or 5 videos. You've seen me do it with basic. He happens to know more of the stuff. He wants to go into it because he knows how much the advanced stuff, instead of just being a one planar thing, it's 2 planes or 3 planes within this. And then there's some body motion that can occur. And it just makes things occur quicker. So everybody goes, oh, well, why don't I just do just the Fab 5? It looks like that's all you ever do. And not at all. It's just what I show you so that you guys can have a huge amount of improvement typically with but you see it's still working on it. It's taken a while, maybe longer than what we'd want. Excellent.
Plunk.
Retest the right side.
After it goes through the plex pretty
Good, not bad. Retest your twist. Yeah, don't worry about that one. Do the other side. I want to see that one.
Yeah, this one's better.
Okay, that one feels better. Good. And recheck your leg raise.
Recheck.
Some of you say, would you do the sit to stand? Most likely not, just for fatigue-wise. But the next session, I probably would be doing that. Good job, bud. All right, face this way. I'm going to turn that off. And we're going to come back and do some more advanced stuff. See what happens. Sorry, we forgot to say one more thing. So he had just said, I asked him one more time, what does it feel like now? And he says his chest and the back posterior neck feels like about a 20. Pretty darn good. All right, so that was just with 2 sets of arm raises. You know, seeing we're on camera, let's do, no, do more arm raises, because that took you down 10 points. Let's just see whether we can wipe this out. So, you know, he knows some stuff that he'd like to take it to speed things up, but I don't want him to, because I want you guys to see. Comes in with a 70, he's breaking it down further and further and further. He's just doing the regular stuff, and he's going to get there. He's probably going to knock this down to a 10, and how can you complain from a 70 to a 10? Next question should be, how long will it last? He'll have to tell us that. He'll have to say, you know, now I'm tighter. You know, he'll probably get himself down to a 10. I'll say, if you get above a 40, make sure you treat yourself. Tell me how often that is. He may say in 2 hours he's back to a 40. He may say in 4 hours he's back to a 40. So whatever it is, I say, pick one of the exercises and treat it. Picking one doesn't mean he's just going to do 2 sets. He's going to do that exercise until he's dropped it back down to a 10 or a 20. All right, if a 0, if you could get to it, would be awesome. Okay, so maybe 3 hours from now, he says it's tightening up, and he says, I'm going to choose to do my legs again. So he'll do his legs until everything feels pretty decent. And notice we picked this area, there was no motion that we made him, but he had enough issues. We've been retesting lots of issues. And you guys haven't seen us use a form yet. All right, I use a form a lot. All right, it's just on these video things, it's, oh, that looks really nice. How's that feel?
That's good.
Good.
That's back to a 20 though.
Okay, so that's still just a 20. How's this in here?
That's relative to what I've been living with, that's okay, period.
Okay.
0.
All right, so there you have it. We do a couple more because I do like some things I'm seeing, and so there you have it.